Fine. So, again, I'm wishing you a very, very good morning, all of you. I am starting a grammar lecture today that is all about tenses. Most of the students get confused in how they can use the tenses in a proper way. They sometimes are not able to check with the formula. They sometimes get confused whether they need to use which be form they need to use, or how they will be using in interrogative form, how they will be using in negative form. So I will be covering all these parts in today's lecture. I hope everything is clear and you are ready to help me out with this session. So the very first tense, let me tell you through a chart form that what we will be doing today. We will be taking one lecture that is all about tenses. First, we can see we have basic tenses as past tense, present tense, and future tense, right? So here we have past tense, then here we have present tense, and here we have future tense. Correct? I think I should shift this past here, this present here, and this future here. So here I also need to write that whether it is simple, which form it is. Yeah. So here I go. Here we have simple. Then we have continuous. Then we have perfect. And we have perfect continuous. We will be going in detail further. Perfect continuous. Fine. So, you know that whenever we write any tense, right, we generally use subject and object. So, I will be skipping that subject and object part. I will be taking that in detail when I will be making you understand every tense in detail. So, we are using simple past. You know that in simple past, we only use V2, that is second form of the verb. In present, we only use V1, that is first form of the verb. However, there are also conditions with it. And when we use future, we use will plus V1. Will plus V1. If I say continuous, in continuous, we always use in past was, were plus gerund. Gerund means verb 1 ing. In present, we use is, am, are, be form. Along with this, we use gerund. When we talk about future continuous, we use will be plus gerund. Will be plus gerund. If I talk about past perfect, so we use had plus V3, that is past participle. Then we use has, have plus V3. And if I talk about future, we use will, have plus V3. In perfect, we always use have V3. V3 we use third form of the verb. If I talk about perfect continuous, so we use had, been, and the combination of gerund. Then we use has, have been plus gerund. Of course, we do use time also. We use time. We also use time. Time in the sense of since, for, okay, for a long time, for a long period of time, like that. Here in future perfect continuous, we will have been and we use gerund. I hope this part is clear to every one of you, right? In past simple, we use only V2. In past continuous, we use was word. This is a B form, V1, ing that we call as gerund. Perfect, we use had, V3. Perfect continuous, we use had been, V1, we had been gerund with time. Similarly, present, we use V1. In continuous, we use is-mr, gerund. In perfect, we use has, have, third form. Perfect continuous, has, have, been, gerund. In future, will, V1. Future continuous will be gerund. Future perfect will have third form. Future perfect continuous will have been, gerund. This part is clear. Let's go in detail now. So this is a basic chart. So if I take the very first one, that is for present tense. So we will be taking the very first as simple present. In simple present, when do we use simple present? We use simple present when we're talking something about habitual action, when we are talking something about universal truth, when we say something about, uh, repeated actions, then we use simple present tense. Now we have different forms in simple present. If I say about the affirmative form, so what is the formula for affirmative? The formula is subject plus V1 plus object. This is the formula for affirmative. There is a condition. What is a condition? The condition is we use S or ES with first form of the verb when we are, using with he, she, it, or with any name. Correct. For example, I have a sentence. He wears formal clothes. Correct. If we are using with I plan trip this time. Is that clear? So this is a formula for affirmative. If I say about negative, so we have a formula for negative as subject plus do not or do or does not plus V1 plus object. This is a formula in case of negative. We use does. What is a condition? We use does with he, she, it, or any name. For example, Rahul does not play game. We can also say we do not watch TV. If I say interrogative, that is being used when we are about to put any question. So we use a formula as do does in front, then subject, then V1, and then object with a question mark. For example, does Ritu play football? Or do you live in Delhi? So this is for interrogative. Similarly, we also have interrogative negative. In interrogative negative, we have do or does plus subject plus not and this. So we have a sentence, do you not listen songs, or does he not cook food? Is that clear? So this we have for the simple present. Correct? Correct? Similarly,
Excuse
if
me, ma'am.
yes,
Uh,
Ratya?
can we write like don't don't you listen the song?
Yeah, we can also use don't you listen the song.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Then we have another form which is uh, perfect. Second, we have present perfect. So, in terms of present perfect, we have different forms. So, the first is affirmative. In case of affirmative, the formula is subject plus has have plus V3 plus object. The condition is we use has with he, she, it, or with any name. For example, we have he has not studied. He has not studied. And we have not mm, watched movie. In case of negative, if I say, the formula is subject plus has, have, not plus V3 plus object. For example, we have not prepared topic, or we can say they have not planned a trip. If I say for interrogative, so we have a formula that is be form will come in front, has, have, plus subject plus not plus V3 plus object. Okay, we can write has he not, or you can also write hasn't he. Hasn't he planned the trip, or you could also say have Rahul not. So haven't Rahul drunk tea. Is that clear? If it is interrogative negative, so you could write the formula as has, oh, if it is negative, if it is interrogative, subject, not V3. Guys, this is for interrogative, right? If it is interrogative, so it is has have plus subject plus not plus V3 plus object. With a question mark, you could write has Rahul not. You could also say hasn't Rahul prepared food. Are you getting? Or
Yes, ma'am.
have uh, have we not? Or haven't we? Haven't we? Haven't we? Uh, planned a party. Got it. So this is how we go in present perfect. Let's move on to the next sheet. That is present continuous. Present continuous. If I say for present continuous, so we have different forms for affirmative, negative. If I say about affirmative, so we have a formula subject plus is MR, is am are, which is the be form. We use gerund ing and we use object ing and we use object. For example, we have I am working in this company. Working in this company. You could say he is watching TV. If it is a negative one, you will be writing is are not plus gerund plus object. You could say he is not planning, he's not planning a movie, then they are not, they are not walking, they're not walking today. Correct. If it is the interrogative form, you could say is or will be in front, subject plus gerund plus object. With a question mark, you could write is Rahul going for a movie? Or start with the reading, please. Are we planning a trip? And if it is the interrogative negative, you could say is R will be in front, subject. We could say NT, not. We could say subject plus gerund plus object. Correct? You could say isn't he planning a trip? Or you could say, aren't they working in this company? Is that clear? So this is for interrogative negative. If I say the last one, that is present perfect continuous, so we have present perfect continuous. This is the last one, and then we'll do some exercise. Okay, present perfect continuous. If I say the affirmative, the case of affirmative, so we have subject plus has, have, been, gerund, object. I have been planning this trip for 6 hours. Then she has been watching TV for 2 hours. If it is a case of negative, we would be using subject plus has, have, not been, gerund plus subject. We could write he has not been playing cricket since 2020, or they have not been watching TV for 1 hour. Correct. If it is the case of interrogative, we will be using has, have, subject plus been plus gerund plus object. Question. For example, has he been working in this company for last 2 years? Or you could write, have I listening this music for years? or if it is interrogative negative, so you can use this as has, have, not. Plus subject plus been plus Chiran plus object. You could say haven't they been listening to you? Hasn't she? Hasn't she been living here since she was born? Is that clear? Latina Karma Ratha, is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Correct. Now I am taking out some sheet and let's do practice on those sheets. How we can apply these rules when we are doing this part. Okay. So if I say for the present, okay. So shall I share my screen now? So here we have the very first sheet that is for present simple, as we have done. It is mixed. It is for simple also, affirmative also, it is for negative also, it is for interrogative also. Like we have the first one, but I not understand. So not will become do not. We use do or does, right? And we use first form. So why? But I don't understand. Then why you speak? We use why do you speak? If any WH comes in form of question. So WH will come before be form, right? Then I come to the last part of it. Similarly, if I have it dash not make, what will come here? It does not. With it, what do we write? Does. It does not. Does not make. Is that clear? Does not make. Similarly, we have another one that is there you dash home the other way. There you simple. I not say. I do not say. I not think. I do not think. I not feel. I do not feel. You not want. You do not want. And we not have. and we do not have. I not ask, I do not ask. Is that clear? Similarly, if I scroll down, you can see for 12th one now. Well, what you think? Well, what do you think? Correct. And this one have her own way, and this one have her own way. Dash with these means what do you want? What do you want? Next, I not know. It will become I do not know. Dash I do not know. I do not know. I do not know. But I dash for that. But I do not care. But I do not care. I do not see. But I do not take. I do not take. Now dash what you think. What do you think? Is that clear? So this is for simple present. Any doubt? Ratya, Messina, any doubt? No?
No, ma'am.
Correct. Similarly, if I check for the next sheet, which is for just a minute, please. Let me take out another sheet now so that we can practice for perfect also. Present perfect exercise. So if I make the practice of present perfect, that is for mixed sentence. So I have one exercise. Let's share the screen again. So we have here the sheet. Present perfect simple. I have not found. I have learned. How long have you known women, woman? So what will come here? Woman, woman. Has or have? Women, has or have? Women, hello. Woman is singular or plural? Woman is singular, plural. Woman has broken. He has given. Heavy rain, heavy rain has fallen. What, see what they have made. I have been at work all night. You have lived. All good. If I say for 10th, so 10th, 11th, 12th, till 20 we have. You say that you Not forget, you have not forgotten. Then you have not done. You have not done your duty. You don't know what I have suffered. He has reached. We not have. Have we? Haven't we? Haven't we? Right? Correct. I never be out of this country. I have never been. I have not seen. I have not hold. You have never taken. You have never taken. Then 19th, you get. Post as a have you got. Have you got. 20th, you have not heard. You have not heard. Is that clear? Similarly, if I say for present continuous, so I could say like I have for present continuous. So we have this tense exercise as just a minute. Let me take for the present continuous exercise, which is the second last task for today. Present continuous mixed exercise. Let's do it. So here we have present continuous. And here we have, so present continuous positive form. I am speaking, the same thing is going on. I will tell you while you are resting. They, what will come? They are bringing. They are bringing. We use a gerund form. That is why I am carrying. See, it is laughing. I am looking. So they are waiting. You not, you know not what you are wishing. And they are sending. Then I believe I am going insane. Then we have, it's the distance I am talking. So this is till 12. If I do more till 20, so I can see here 13 to 20. 13 as he is holding. I am giving. What do you think I am reading? That is what she is feeling. We are living. We are playing. And we are going. Now they are coming down. Got it? So this is for continuous. If I say the last one which we are left with, that is present perfect continuous. We have for present perfect continuous, present perfect continuous. Yeah, here we have the sheet present perfect continuous. So let's download the sheet and let's do it. We have present perfect continuous exercise. So here we have the sheet that I was talking about. Let's share the screen with you and let's do this now. So present perfect continuous, we use has, have, been, right? Has, have, been. Gerund, we basically use time form in this, right? Has, have, been, gerund, and the time form. So just a minute. So present perfect continuous, yeah, we can do okay. So here I go. Just a minute, guys. I'm just taking a bit of time more because I have to. Okay. So I'm opening from any website. It is present perfect continuous. Whenever any time is given, we use present perfect continuous. For example, I have dashed my journey on Thursday. So I have been beginning my journey on Thursday. She dashed from Tokyo. She has been coming from Tokyo. We not go. We have not been going. Then he lead. He has been. He has been leading. The farmer dash not spread. The farmer has not been spreading. Then he dashed from his toes. He has been bleeding from his toes. He has been bleeding from his toes. You must cut. You must have been cutting. Then we hear. We have been hearing. Then an athlete quit. An athlete has been quitting the race because of the wound. Dash you your son. Have you is already here. Have you been forgiving? Forgiving. Then has the director been casting? The gold digger machine dig has been digging. Then hold. She has been holding. Then a mole has not been showing. And what have you been thinking about? Got it? So this is how we check for all tenses, especially I took the present part. Affirmative, negative, interrogative, interrogative, negative. We also did some exercise. I hope this part is clear. In the next grammar video, we will be doing the same with past tense.